All right, everybody, I'm back. Today I'm going to install a new camshaft into the Franken Cuda, and I'm going to show a trick on how you can get the lifters out of your engine, on a 440 that is, without dismantling the whole intake, and in this case the root style blower, because it's a pain in the neck. So I'm going to show you an easy way to get them out without having to tear everything down and start all over. In this case, I can't pick up the blower assembly, I really need someone's help. So this makes it easy on me. I pull the valve covers, pull the rocker arms off of it, and I sneak them out through with a magnet, and I'll show you the details of that here in a minute. But for now, this is the car. So, it is what it is, but I'll show you a trick. Okay, here's the two lifters inside the engine bore. Of course, it's intake exhaust on cylinder number 2 in a 440. And I'm going to show you how to remove it with leaving the head on, which a lot of guys already know this, but there's a lot of people out there that does not know this when they put a cam in. So we're going to remove this lifter right here, and I'm going to take a magnet and I'll show you how to do this. All right, so you take a magnet, you go down inside the head, you grab it. Of course, I got a light down inside there so you can see what it looks like. Pull it up through the cavity, and there it is, lifter outside the head. Now, this cavity right here is going to be a little bit difficult to get a lifter through, and maybe even this one. So what I do is I put the magnet down inside here, pull it up, and then I drag it over to this opening, and I just remove them one at a time like that. And I keep them in a sequence in case I want to reuse it. So what I'm getting at is, if you got a car, like in this case, I've got a car that's got obviously a blower on top of it, and there's a lot of extra work to go in removing that just to gain access to the lifters. To me, it's not worth it. Being a big block Mopar, you can go inside, remove the, as long as the area where the casting is not in the way, you can pull the lifters right up through the bore and never even remove the intake. I love these big block Chryslers. There's things about these big block Chryslers that is really good that nobody understands, but like they have external oiling. The oil pump is outside the block. The flow of the water, the coolant, goes through the water jacket and then back out through the water pump housing, kind of like an LT1 Chevrolet did. Firing order is the same as a Chevrolet. They had it first before Chevrolet did. So, because the baby Hemis had the same firing order, and that was long before Chevrolet small block came out. So, there's a lot of things about the big blocks. Like another thing, you can remove a big block Mopar intake and don't have to worry about the water jackets. There's no water that goes through the intake, because of the reverse flow styled heads, or block, excuse me. So there's a lot of things about these engines that I do like, probably more than most engines out there. And this is another one. I don't have to remove the intake. It saves me a little bit of time. Yeah, if it was just a carburetor with 1.4 barrel, it'd be one thing. But remember, I'm just an honest man trying to run an honest business.